Yeah, straight crying. It starts on a Pepe.
It starts on a Medicare Pepe with the Sweetie Squad.
Is that what it is?
That's what it is, that's what it is. You want to walk us in?
I can walk us in. Let me just.
I like when you walk us in because I feel like if I kind of walk us in, it sounds like a spurty trash in.
It's just it is.
Like,
It's
hi
you
everybody, welcome to Base Buddies. But you're just like you sound like an adult man, which
talking
is
into
good.
a microphone.
Yeah, which is a good skill to have. I feel like that's a good way to walk us into this trash fire.
Yeah, because welcome to Base Buddies.
Hi, welcome to Base Buddies, episode 15.
Is it?
Yeah, dude, we've been doing this for 15 weeks straight. We've sat in my bedroom and talked about politics and other gay shit.
If you want to call it us talking about politics.
I mean, we kind of do. We talk about a lot. We talk about everything. But I am your host, Oslo, and I am joined by my friend, my buddy, the co-host with an ever-changing name. And this week, his name is my boy.
My boy.
He's my boy. He's my boy. My boy. I don't know. I think maybe by episode 25, we might lock down a name for you.
Maybe someday.
Because, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting a little tricky. Because I can just I was thinking about calling you, like, John Wayne Gacy, but I was like, that might backfire.
No, that one would. That would definitely would.
Well, my boy, how was your week? Did you do anything fun?
Nah, not really.
You just worked?
Just worked.
Did you play any video games or read any...
I've read that a little bit.
We bet you have been playing Cowboy.
I've been playing Cowboy, but I've also been playing...
You're not looking at the story, though.
No, I'm on yours. I'm not looking at the story. On mine, I am. That's the difference.
Are you? You're gonna be invested? Are you gonna call
That's
me?
the difference. This one's just my. This one's just my go fuck around, go shoot everything.
But you're stuck in the mountains.
I'm gonna kill my way through the mountains until I get to the fucking dry, and then.
Until you get to the fucking dry.
Until I get where it's not fucking snow and I can actually kill people.
I've been playing Enter the Gungeon.
Have you?
I love Enter the Gungeon. That is the best, like, out of, like, the Binding of Isaac Spelunky-era roguelikes, Enter the Gungeon is a cut above. It's got style, it's got awesome music, and it's got, like, a million guns. It's like Borderlands, but a roguelike. Also, Borderlands 3 was announced this week, and neither one of us give a shit.
I might buy it later on when it goes on sale.
I never liked Borderlands. I liked the humor and the style, but I just felt like the gameplay was, like...
It's like Destiny.
It made me want to play Diablo. Like, I was like, I'd rather play Diablo. But, and Borderlands, people love the Borderlands, and Randy Pitchford is doing good. Remember we talked about him with the magic porn?
Yeah.
Good times.
Good times.
I also was on 4chan this week. I got back to basics. I took Jim's advice, because last week was pretty black-pilled over here. It got pretty bummer.
It did. It really did.
But, this week, we're going to talk about all the positive things. We're going to start off with something very special, though. Because as you know, I love my boy. I love Mumkey Jones and his humor. And he put out a video this week. Put out a sad boy video. Saying that he got dropped from a show. Oh! I'm not in display.
Good job.
There we go.
You autistic
I'm
fuck.
a great host.
Well... This is a video that I never thought I would have to make, but here we are. I will no longer be appearing on the State of the YouTube podcast, not by my own decision. Rusty and Emp have decided they want to move forward on that show without me as a co-host. I don't really want to go into the reasons why. We could just say it's a bit of creative differences in what we think the show should be and what the show should do. This one really hurts. We've had a lot of losses lately, but
dude, he has to get the shit kicked out of him by like every end.
Were my only remaining friends when my grandmother was diagnosed with cancer not too long ago. They were the only people on this earth that I even told about. I opened up to the two of them and nobody else about it.
What about Junkie? still chunky anything.
So it feels like I'm losing a lot more than just a podcasting gig. I feel like I'm losing my only 2 remaining friends. And I'm really going to miss them.
You know when this was uploaded to? April 1st. This was uploaded on April Fool's Day, so I thought it was a hot meme at first. But
you know, when
Nibba looks sad.
A certain idea of what you are in their mind, whether or not it's even true.
Alright, he's just being a sad boy, which I do feel bad for, because he got kicked off on another podcast for being an edgy boy. And I feel bad for him, because Mumkey is a funny guy. I've shown you his videos.
Yeah, you have.
I love him. He's a great guy. So I want to offer him, since he got kicked off for saying the N-word, I guess, a few times. Yeah, by the way, anytime there's a show or a podcast, some project creatively, and creative differences are involved, that is 100% bullshit.
It's usually on the end of...
It's always some other drama or something interesting. It's never just creative differences. That's just like an easy blanket term to be like, don't fucking worry about it. We're all moving on. But I want to extend my hand to Mr. Jones.
In condolences.
In condolences, but also an invitation to come on our show. And he can say whatever he wants. Nobody watches this show. It's awesome. He can come on. He can say NF. We have a counterfeit N-word pass machine here. We print them out, and we sell them on the street to the kids. We're like, hey, you want an N-word pass? $20. And they have it. We print them he can use it. He has full access to our machine. He can cash it out. We love Mumkey, and I don't want he's got kicked off YouTube. The FBI is looking at him Hunter S. Thompson style. I just feel bad for the guy, because he's like our age. He's like our age. And this dude is... Who needs the FBI on their back in their early 20s? That's retarded.
It's insane.
All because he memed on Elliot Rodger too hard. I don't know. I feel bad for Mumkey, but he's going to do all right. He's got the website. He's got the Patreon.
Yeah, he'll keep going.
Oh, yeah. But you know who's also keeping going?
Yeah.
The gun. The gun don't stop, baby. Daddy, no! You ruined the joke. We were supposed to save it. Alright, now we'll lead off with it and we'll play it again. This week, Ronnie Ralph, Ethan Ralph's dad died. Now play the clip, Gator.
Daddy, no! That word, Gator.
Thank you. You fucking had to jump in too early.
I hit the wrong button.
Oh, we gotta start with that now. God damn it. The show was... but he wrote a whole article on the RalphRetort.com. So that is he has used his Gamergate blog twice this year. Big ups, Ralph. Big ups. But he wrote about his dad and how caring he was and how all this fun stuff was. But he also used the word detractor in the article post. And you know me. I'm tuned into the autism verses, especially the DSP verse. Like, I'm a traveler of the multiverses of autism. No, I'm like Magic the Gathering, how the planeswalkers walk the planes of existence.
Yep.
But I do it for autism. And I spent a lot of time in the DSP sphere, and that's a word only he uses. And if Phil's using a word that, it's pretty bitch made, Ralph. You should have used better word choice there, buddy. But he also tries to fish for some sad boy divorce points. Which, okay, let's be real. He grew up in the 80s and the 90s. Divorce rates were up.
Mm-hmm.
Most parents got divorced, Ralph. You're not fucking special. He also calls his dad Daddy, unironically, which, as a man his age... As a man his age, the only time Daddy should be spoken is maybe during some weird sex shit. Other than that, it doesn't come out of your mouth. Unless you're gonna Daddy no.
Daddy no.
Daddy no. Oh, I thought I was gonna get double Daddy no'd.
No, you're not.
But instead of asking for super berries like I thought he would, he did get some sympathy super berries. He asked people to donate to St. Jude after everything that happened with the heel stream and Yuri Ko, who, by the way, is probably gonna write another article since Zoom talked to her a couple weeks ago, and if I was in her shoes, dude, I would be I would be big piece. Everything would be taken down. Because in my opinion, blood sports has become really fucking gay. Because look what...
It honestly has.
Look at what fucking Worski's doing. He's streaming himself constantly. Oh, there's a clip of him shooting guns.
Is there?
Yeah, you want that? I got that. He went to a gun range.
You're not in.
Worski's thoughts on Miami.
Yeah, switch it to a...
Yes, oh. Damn it. So bad at this. We're going to switch it. Oh. Worski's thoughts on Miami.
This is what I think about Miami, okay?
Tattoo.
It gets better.
Stop the PewDiePie, bitch.
Oh, what a hot meme. What a hot subscribe to PewDiePie meme. Jesus. Oh, like, why? I don't know what he's fucking doing now. He's doing the IRL streaming. He's gonna go travel the country or the world. On whose dollar? I don't fucking know. Because I have no idea where the Miami money still is. That probably went into the gunt. Failure ate a fucking trash burger. I got that clip if you want to see that. Failure eating out of the fucking trash. Yeah, we're gonna show that. Because that's not even a hot meme. That's just a degenerate thing. That's just some fucking degeneracy.
See what I can find in here.
Damn it, I'm not in display.
You're very good at that today.
Oh, I know. I'm the best
you're just like on par today.
Oh, yeah, I am. Oh, I got it. Switched. I hit the key.
What do we say about hotkeys?
I have them for numbers, not letters.
Fucking free meal. Nice. Fuck yeah.
Oh, this is what man is on welfare currently, bumming around with Andy Worski, IRL streaming, eating trash can burgers. This is a man. What do you do every day, my boy?
With McDonald's?
No, you go to fucking work and you eat food out of a. You eat food from the grocery store, not from a fucking trash can. Jesus Christ!
No, I'm a normal human being.
What a fucking degenerate. Oh my god. It's just fucking... Like, I wanted to get into the whole blood sports thing because it was fun to make fun of spurgs and faggots and have
But then they
fun.
all became
and
the
now
spurgs.
it's like...
They come full
now
circle.
they're all... Yeah, and now it's like, oh, this is just really gay. Like,
Shocker.
even Ralph's show is boring as shit. He keeps hanging out with that chick, Soph. You know how I told you about her?
Probably.
The red-pilled Alright. She's this, like, 14-year-old on YouTube who's got, like, a big following, like 800k subs, I guess, according to the number. But Ralph is treating her like this most, like, amazing thing. I don't know. When I was 14, everyone was an edgy. Everyone's like an edgy motherfucker. Like,
Yeah,
this kid
you're
is
14.
Yeah, you're a 14-year-old little shit. You go on poll. Alright, cool. But he's had her on a few times, and people are having like problems with it, saying that he's exploiting her.
Being a pedophile.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that. I think it's weird that he's
is.
hanging out with her. But I mean, I'm not going to be like, you're not.
It really is, though.
Nothing. I don't think anything creepy's happening. I just think like, dude, where's Gator and Sedan? Why do you have to hang out with a 14-year-old?
Where's Gator?
Where's Gator?
Got the soundboard, Gator.
He was on this week. He was on with her. He was on Thursday. But, yeah.
Wasn't Dick Masterson there, too?
Dick was on last night talking to Brinty Venti, the big titty streamer with the shitty apartment that smells like shit. It's just great. Oh, but the gay op this week is... So last week, or 2 weeks ago, I didn't mention it because it was going into the defunct Ralph report. But Zoom called the police, like did like a suicide like wellness call on Ralph, and the police and paramedics came to his house where he was recording. And everyone's making a big hullabaloo that it's swatting, which, no, but it's a downgrade, I feel like, because people die from swatting. But this is like, he called saying, like, I'm going to kill myself because people on Cal think I sound like a dolphin when I laugh, and my gut is consuming my very... Like, shit like that. Like, it wasn't...
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like how Ian Miles Chong from an earlier blood sports event called the police on Worski saying he had drugs and guns and was dangerous. It wasn't anything like that. But now, Zoom has gotten access to this other guy, Nick DeOrio, who's like this chubby fat guy. I love him. He seems like a douchebag from Long Island, but he seems alright. I've watched a few of his videos. But now Zoom has contacted DeOrio's family and is harassing them once or twice a couple months ago. But now he has that information. So obviously he's going to be pissed and scared because it's Zoom. He's an autistic spurg that likes doxing people. Yeah,
that's what he does.
It's in his nature. But now, him and Ralph, Zoom and Ralph, are going on Drama Alert. They're going to talk it out on Keemstar's Mimi TMZ show.
Are they?
Yeah.
So they're going to go back to Keemstar.
I can't wait. Because it's all it's going to be is two fat guys yelling at each other. Ralph going, "You're just a pedophile, Zoom." And then Zoom goes, "Well, you looked at child porn, Ralph." And then Keem's like, "I get paid way too much money for this bullshit."
He does, though.
Well, that's pretty much the gut date. All your fun internet blood sports news, because
I mean, that's not fun. It's just stupid.
It's just gay, but I feel like someone's got to cover it to somewhat of a degree. But now we're gonna get into the news that matters.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into some politics. We got some campaign news. Elizabeth Warren's campaign finance director, like the person who plans out all of her finances, left because Warren is doing her campaign grassroots. No big money. No big money in a United States presidential election that is literally bought and sold with big money. Like, yeah, you can do your cute little, small town grassroots fundraising bullshit. Yeah, that maybe will buy a couple flyers, but a person only gets in the White House if they have people like the Koch brothers and the Rothschild, big money backing them. So when you're sitting on the podium going, "We're not doing big money," your campaign is dead in the water. We've talked about it. Bernie Sanders, $9 million. I can't remember his name, but I was going to put it in the show, but I cut it. Pete Buttigieg, he raised $7 million in 1 quarter. $7 million.
Yeah,
Warren, you need the big money to compete with the big boys, or you're going to get your ass marched back to the reservation. Come on. You need to have the most beads to compete, honey. You're not even going to make it to June. She's not going to make it to the first debate, I feel like.
No, everybody's going to be like, "Oh, she's an idiot." In real life, she's a fucking idiot.
Well, she's going to get steam plowed by Kamala Harris's big money, Beto O'Rourke's big money, Bernie Sanders' big money. In 2020... And that's why I feel like it's good to... Warren, you're just back out, honey. Because nobody wants her, I feel like. She just keeps sputtering around the Midwest, going state to state, saying things like, "We're going to rip up the Electoral College," which is not going to pan out. We're going to do we're going to do grassroots fundraising. Hilarious. Your campaign is dead before it began. We're not even at the first debate, and you're dead in the water. That's fucking amazing. Oh, I need to switch to news. Boom. Because the trash can has little things that change. See, the show's gotten better, buddy. We got that. We got the meme slideshow.
Memes.
Yeah, man. I was thinking because of, if anyone watches this, I don't know how Article 13 works for broadcasting purposes, but if there's people in Europe that want to get some memes, there's some memes. I don't know. I'm just trying to be a nice guy and put on an entertaining show that's kind of a trash fire.
Speaking of that, we talked about how even though that happened...
What?
Article 13 happened,
yeah.
But it just might make more original, non-copyrighted memes.
Exactly. I mean, yeah. Now we gotta look at with the reality of Article 13 sucks donkey dick. But...
this could be a renaissance of memes.
We're internet shitlords. If there's anything we're good at, it's pissing off establishment by being internet shitlords. What I'm saying, y'all, is we'll be fine.
Yes, it'll be more original memes. Everything will be great again.
Not great again. No, things are gonna suck. Don't say great again, but we're gonna have to just be smarter shitlords. Sorry, guys. Speaking of being shitlords, Joe Biden got fucking MeToo'd into oblivion this week.
Yep.
Would you follow anything with that?
I saw he apologized.
He did apologize for being too intense and tactile, but this is retarded.
It is.
Joe Biden, in my opinion, is probably the best bet that the Democratic Party has right now for a let's get Trump out of the White House presidential campaign. He is Obama-era politics. Former vice president.
Yep.
He has state and foreign connections. And the American people like him. So when the Democratic Party has a bunch of women come out and say, oh, he got too intense with me. It's like, Joe Biden's an old man who's married. I don't think he's no Harvey Weinstein, you know?
He's not going
But we're
around...
going to paint him like a monster. We're going to say, oh, this kills his presidential campaign. No, if you think this kills his presidential campaign, you're fucking retarded. Like, oh my God. The Democratic Party is slowly just going to keep pointing fingers at each other, saying, you can't run, you can't run, you can't run, you can't run. And they're all going to be fighting with each other that Trump and the Republicans, or maybe Trump, the Republicans, and a new candidate are just going to walk back into the White House. And they're going to be like, what happened? It's because you guys were fighting with each other and you didn't have your eyes on the fucking prize.
Yeah.
But then again, the Democratic Party might split into two because a lot of them are drinking that socialist Kool-Aid.
Yep.
Yeah, no. Socialists are snakes, and we need to St. Patrick them the fuck out of this country. America, fuck yeah, me, buddy.
You moved the board on me.
I gave you a picture.
You did, but then I have to either show notes or the picture.
Okay, I know. I will give you. I'm sorry, buddy. Like I said, we don't run the top tier.
No, we do not.
Ship here. Are things still working? Can you
Yes.
see everything's working?
Yes, we're still recording.
Thank you. Okay, just double checking.
Yeah, it's still working.
I just feel
You can
bad for
read.
Joe Biden because he was probably the Democratic best hope when Trump went into office. People looked to him. I made the jokes of he should make a show called Biden His Time.
Yeah.
Like what he does in between before the camp. But I don't think this would stop him though. I feel like it won't, but we're just going to kill each other until 2020 is going to just be like a cakewalk.
It's just going to be... 2020 is just going to be a massacre.
Yeah, speaking of elections, the Dems have subpoenaed the Muller report. They're going to get it.
No, they are. They really want it.
They're going to get it all, and they're fuck a duck. But they also want all communications between Muller and the AG William Barr. That's the guy who replaced Jeff Sessions for our cartoon President War. Because I know that's how we gauge these people sometimes.
Yeah.
I only see Ben Carson as his dumbass cartoon self.
Yep.
But the Justice Department is holding back on the report because they want to protect grand jury information, which is understandable. Because in my opinion, who's going to read 400 plus pages of the Mueller report? I don't think every House Democrat will. I think maybe 5 or 6 will. But everyone who's having a shit fit about it in the offices, they're not going to read it all, so why should they fucking care? I do think it should be released on the grounds of freedom of information, and, if there's nothing to hide, there's nothing to fucking hide. But don't have a bitch fit about it.
No, they don't need to.
Because the idea of let's impeach Trump, let's throw him in jail is over. It's
So is the
over.
wall.
It's over the same way the wall's over. Yeah, he might go down to the southern border and say, I love this fence so much, I'm going to put my fucking plaque name on it, and our country may be full. But at the end of the fucking day, his administration is over. People are looking at 2020 and beyond. And in my opinion, he needs to be. Because he can't be hung up on the wall in June. He can't be hung up on the wall in December of this year.
No,
he can't be
never.
hung up on the wall in July of 2020. He just can't be.
Yeah, it's not
It's
over.
done.
It's over.
It failed. I hate to say it because I like the guy as a human. Maybe his presidential, not as a human, but he's entertaining. I'll say that.
It's a good entertainment piece.
Yeah, but you failed as a presidency because of these
You
lofty
failed.
promises that Do I think we needed the wall? Yeah. But, oh well. You can't win them all. That's how politics is.
Yep.
Oh wow, we actually got through that. Oh, speaking of the best part of politics though is when we get cool shit like this. We get some spy thriller. We get some thriller shit. Some old boomer from New York has threatened Aleem Omar with her life, which is a dime a dozen for politicians. But I don't know. I love how an old man called her staffers and just like asked if she was part of the Muslim Brotherhood and said that she was gonna put a fucking bullet in her skull. Like, but in my opinion, if you're gonna be in a politics position, you have Secret Service with you. You have protection.
Yeah.
Like if I was in a politician's like if I was in a political office and people were like, Oslo, you're shitty. I'm gonna kill you. It's like, well, shit, man. Okay. I guess I gotta upgrade security. Hang up the phone. Donnie, get some more boys. We gotta get more guns.
Hey, Donna, can I get 10 more security guards? Thanks.
And some coffee. Thanks. Now I kind of want a secretary named Donna. But she's a total bitch.
Sad.
But she's got a heart of gold.
Yep. And that man also faces either 10 years or
a $250,000 fine, which is hilarious. What are you in for? I threatened a congresswoman who had married her brother at one point. Damn! Oh, let's get into the other news. The other big news from the week that people cared about.
Yeah.
Because it was a pretty slow week, in my opinion, other than other
It was.
Well, because a lot of people were covering Napsy's death, and everyone was hung up on that, which I really wasn't because...
I didn't know who he was, so I really didn't care.
Also, death happens in that type of stock. That happens! You live by the sword, you die by the sword. But a lot of people are very upset. Eric Holder's the killer. He was arrested by LAPD. He's being held in solitary and a $7 million bond. And then at a memorial service, 19 people were injured with the possibility of a stabbing, which I heard mixed reports on the stabbing, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Stabbings happen.
Yep.
And then his bodyguard immediately retired, which, yeah, you failed, buddy. You fucking failed. I don't feel too... I feel bad, like...
Rick Ross.
Yeah, he wants
to... his tattoo. Has his face tattooed somewhere on his body.
That's going to be topical in a few months. He was also really topical. Stoning people to death. Because Brunei has introduced anti-gay stoning laws. Where if you're caught doing the gay shit or you're homosexual, they'll stone you to death like it's the fucking Life of Brian.
Good reference.
Which is so fucked up.
It is.
We live in 2019. I know like a lot of people have been pushing for stronger Islamic teachings and laws, which is what the Sultan, which by the way, I didn't know Sultans were still a thing. I kind of imagined him as the little fat guy from Aladdin who was the Sultan, but he's probably not. But, oh my, how in 2019 do we think, yeah, picking up a rock and throwing it at a dude is capital punishment? Like, I mean, capital punishment is necessary for, like, serial killers, maybe. But if two dudes are holding hands or butt fucking, that's not stoning to death. Unless, here's how they should do their stonings. It's dodgeball rules. Because usually...
They can throw the rocks back.
Yeah, no. If you last 3 minutes, you get 3 minutes.
Thunderdome
style. 3 minutes. You have it's hard. It'll be the most intense 3 minutes of your motherfucking life. But if you get through your 3 minutes, you did your time. That's how it should be.
It's like the Colosseum in Rome, but you just, instead of a line, there's just everybody in the audience throwing rocks at you.
Yeah, but it just feels so bad. But Brunei already has banned homosexuality for years, up to like 10 years in prison. But I just think it's weird that
that's a stoning.
Yeah, and that it's for vice scripts on stronger Islamic laws. Because, you know, religion of peace.
Let's stone some people to death.
God, it's so depressing. I want to end it on a happy note. Like, high school in Minnesota made a robotic wheelchair for a little boy with cerebral palsy. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah? Want to see a fucking kid get fucking Professor X'd?
Looks like you need help with those kids.
Do you want to
Some kids
make sure you're
in high school robotics?
You ready?
Yeah, making the robot. There's the boy. He's super cute. He's got cerebral palsy. Celine or Kayla or something.
Which is why Cillian's dad sent an email to his old high school.
We have weekly Tuesday meetings.
That's
and
his
it was
dad.
It was such an amazing project.
That's Cillian, the day the robotics team presented
Look how happy he
him with his
is.
gift.
Look how great that is.
This is his family's first return visit.
Oh my
I recognize the
gosh.
sound of
Like,
that
it's so
motor.
cool when you see people like.
They've helped so much. I mean, this really helps him explore. Like,
It
he's
crawls
never been
over
able
things.
to.
Yeah, dude, it's like a fucking Professor X style wheelchair. It's fucking awesome. And it started off where
It's like a go everywhere wheelchair.
Yeah,
You give
well,
it to like a 2-year-old.
Yeah, well, it started off with they found this company called Go Baby because he has cerebral palsy and motor skills are very limited with that, extremely.
I was saying.
And they asked him like, "Oh, can we get a chair for?" But they didn't have a branch near him. So this high school robotics team stepped the fuck up and made him a fucking Professor X chair that he can use and he can explore and maneuver and. Oh, it's great that. I also wanted to cover a high school story that didn't involve dead kids.
Yeah. Bring some,
But
bring
like
some
this
positivity to high
is
school again.
amazing. Cause name what'd you do in high school? Same thing I did. Fucking we didn't make wheelchairs for cerebral palsy kids.
No.
This is amazing. I just really wanted. As fucked up the world is sometimes, you just gotta remember that there's good people out there doing good shit, and that's how I kind of wanted to end the show. So I guess thank you for listening to another episode of Base Buddies. You can find me on Twitter at Oslo. Oh no, at Based Oslo, and you can find my boy nowhere.
Fucking nowhere, because fuck you and fuck social media.
Maybe one day someone will make you like a shitpost Twitter.
I hope so.
Like a fake Twitter that's not you, but they pretend to be you. And then I could be friends with him on Twitter.
Yeah, and you're just gonna get made fun of.
Dude, look what I'm doing. If I'm not...
You'll just get made fun of by my alter ego the same way I do.
Yes.
And you'd love it.
But look at the situation I'm in. I've made a show where it's designed for people to make fun of me. I live for this shit.
Big faggot.
Alright, on that note, thank you for listening. Have a great day.